So we're finally going to do it. I'm going to install the DC5 Type R steering wheel, the full set, the MOMO steering wheel with the airbag. Before, I was debating if I should just do the airbag only because I had originally wrapped the Acura steering wheel and it still was functioning fine, but this has a lot better cohesive look to it, so I'm going to just install it in full. In order to do all this, I need a steering wheel puller, and then you need a Torx bit for the steering wheel bolts. And then this is going to be a 14mm bolt set here for all these bolts that we're going to remove. And the first thing we need to do is disconnect the battery. Anytime we're messing with the SRS system, we want to disconnect the battery, let that sit for about 3 minutes at least, and we'll get started. Battery disconnect is super simple. We just got to take a 10mm. And that's it. We're just going to let it sit. All right, so we're going to disconnect and unbolt the steering wheel. In order to do that, we have a few bolts on the side here. We're going to release this clip first. This plastic thing, we just move it out. And then on the other side, there's another one. There you go. And you pull that out. All right, so in order to remove it, you're going to need a Torx bit. I have the second one from the largest here for my DeWalt set. But you just need to feel out the bolts and see which one's right for you. Mine doesn't actually write out which one's which, so that's kind of what I'm using. And then you just need to find the corner and see if you guys can see it. Right in the corner, right where that plastic piece was removed, there's one Torx bolt. It might be a little bit harder to see, but I'm going to remove it now. All right, and there it is. There's the Torx bit. I'm going to put it off to the side. So flipping back around, you have this side here. There's going to be a Torx bit on that side. You can see it there. I'm going to spin, turn it, and we've loosened it. It's the bolt sitting right above that yellow connector, and we're going to take that apart as well. So once you remove both bits, you could actually remove the airbag. So those two bolts were connected from these two little metal brackets coming out of it, and so the Torx bit was just holding it to the wheel on the side. So what you want to do is do a few things. You're going to disconnect the ground here. Like I said, you're just going to pull it. It takes a little bit of force, but you can pull out that ground there. And we're going to take out this yellow SRS from the body. You just push down here. And in order to remove it, we have to actually pull out the clip. That's going to be pulling back here, and that disconnects the SRS harness, as you see there. So you saw we've disconnected it by removing the yellow clip and the ground. And you can see here, this is what we installed in the last video, the inflator. So this is removed from the car. And then what we need to do now is remove the steering wheel. And we're also gonna have to remove this part here, which is the cruise control controls. We're gonna try to recover or keep it. And we're gonna have to remove the bag first, but let's go ahead and take out that clip. And that's all you have to do to remove the clip for the gray one, connecting the controls. And then this bolt here is what we need to remove at this point. All right, so we're going to take a 14mm and loosen the middle bolt here. It's actually got to lock up the steering wheel at this point, but that's fine. All right, once you crack it open, you're going to take out the 14mm bolts, and as you see here, this is it. You're going to put that aside as well. You can come back to that later. All right, so you're going to take the steering wheel puller tool. You're going to take that middle bolt here, this bracket here, and you have these M6 by 1.25 pitch bolts. So you're gonna, there's some 2 bolts here. That's where you're going to put those bronze bolts, and then you have that center bolt. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like right after I put it on. So this is the setup if you're trying to pull your steering wheel. You have this bracket here, you have the M6 bolts connected to the steering wheel, and as you turn this is a 17 millimeter here. As you turn it, it's going to tighten and push against the base of the steering wheel, releasing everything that you need. So pretty much I just got to tighten this all the way till it puts a little friction, and that should pull the steering wheel for me. So I'm getting to the point where it's tight now, and now I need to actually use the 17 millimeter. So now I'm going to be turning the steering wheel such that it tightens and pushes against it, as you see there, and it's already removed. Didn't take much. All right, so check it out. I'm going to take this out. These are all the bolts and the hardware we use to pull the steering wheel. And then now I've tucked out that side, and so I'm going to pull the steering wheel now, and the harnesses come out, and you can see that this has been removed. So once you do that, you can bring this over to what you're going to do and install your new wheel. All right, so I want the cruise control module on the MOMO steering wheel, and so I'm going to take out this backing plate here and just take everything off that I need. All right, so we've disconnected this entire backing plate. This is for the cruise control. The Type R, let's zoom out. The Type R doesn't have that. It's actually blocked off. You could cut it, but I don't want to do that, so I'm just going to use the original plate, and I'll just keep this on the side if I ever want to close it up. So what I'm going to do right now is just do the same thing, loosen this area here so I can free up this plastic piece. So now we're working on the MOMO steering wheel. Same deal, we're going to actually loosen this and break it free. So we're going to take out the back plate. We're going to not use this anymore, but we're going to keep the MOMO steering wheel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the new one, and I'm going to take the screws for the cruise control. I'm going to flip this over. So let's reassemble. All right, so check it out. I have everything connected for the cruise control on this wheel. The brackets I reused from the Acura steering wheel because it has all these plastic holders for the cruise control up here. I also used the same bolts because they look like they're zinc coated in the bronze. I'm not sure why the Type R has different bolts. This is silver, and this is kind of like the golden bolts, which are zinc coated, I believe. But it's all right. I reused it, and we're ready to install it now. So all I need to do is jump in the car, put the steering wheel back on, reconnect everything, and just test it to make sure everything's working as intended. So I'm just going to reinstall everything by lining everything up and putting everything back into place. So as you see there, steering wheel is back. I have it in the position that I remember it being in. I'm going to put the bolt back on, and then we're going to reconnect all the places that we had disconnected. So let's zoom out a little bit. Cruise control. Put that up here. Before we put the airbag back, we need to torque this bolt back to spec. All right, so I have the torque wrench set at 29 foot-pounds. Gonna let that thing set real quick. All right, that's at 29. So all we need to do is reconnect the airbag, the Type R. We're going to connect the SRS plug. It's tucked in perfectly. We're just going to send it through now. And now we're going to just put all the bolts back. Just going to put the bolts back. So we're pretty much done. I just put on the bolts as well as the cover after we torqued it down to 29 foot-pounds for the steering wheel. Two things we're going to check for. We're going to check for, just make sure the SRS light doesn't come back on. And then the other thing we're going to do is just make sure all the peripherals still work, cruise control, horn, etc. After that, we're pretty much done with the install. So all we need to do is plug the battery back in. Let everything boot back up. I'm going to tighten this down real quick. Give it a little wiggle. It's in place. So the moment of truth. So we have the battery reconnected. Now I'm going to start the car. And we're going to see if all the lights turn off. Obviously my seat belt's not on, the door's still open, but the SRS still works. Give it a quick honk. Honk still works. So everything's still working, so let's take it out for a test drive. So the steering wheel's installed, as you see here. Looks pretty good. I'm taking it out for this test drive right now, and it feels really good just touching this Type R steering wheel. I think it just has a better feel than the stock one. The Acura RSX wheel. They look almost exactly the same. I think just the material of the leather as well as just kind of the finish of the MOMO steering wheel. There's just something about it that just makes it feel a lot better. So we're back and just wanted to show you guys the final product. Finally installed the DC5 Type R steering wheel with the MOMO, and so I'm pretty excited about it. Interior is pretty much done. Finally got the red Honda hazard light, and the rest of it from Recaro's to the blue interior is now complete. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you like this DC5 content. Like and subscribe if you're interested in learning more or just hearing more about kind of this build, and have a good one.